Hey guys, Kongai here, and welcome to a new video series, which I am not going to be calling You Vote I Play, because Des already has that, but it's going to be the same kind of premise. You guys are going to vote for a tank, and I'm going to play it. So in the comments below, vote for the tank you want. So in other words, leave in the comments, be like, oh, I want to see you play, we're just going to use this Yag Tiger, because it's right there. I want to see you play the Yag Tiger. If you see somebody who's commented on the Yag Tiger, like that video, like that comment on that comment, or leave your own saying Yag Tiger, and I'll count up the likes and the comments. And whichever one is the most is the one I will do. And I'd like to keep it to tech tree tanks only. Though if you do want to see a premium tank, I guess you can vote for one. It's just I may not have one. And tech tree tanks, I can always grind if I don't have them. So that's the reason. And I'm picking the E75 because I'm very confident in the E75. And I think it's a good way to start things off. I've had this thing at about 100% for probably a little more than a year now. And I've been able to keep it up there. So that is why I've decided to choose this tank first. First things first, the package you want is the top package, okay? We're going to go through what packages I use and the equipment I use. I go gun rammer, vertical stabilizer, and optics because this tank goes 30 kilometers an hour and 40 kilometers an hour now. So optics is pretty nice. You can play the role of a super heavy medium tank, that's for sure. And I go repair kit, med kit, and fire extinguisher automatic. So there's that. All right. Let's jump into 2 live games and go from there. Great Wall. Oh boy, I don't really like Great Wall. I don't like the corner-to-corner styled games, especially when it's just 2 corridors on the left, one on the left, one on the right. And it's all about winning your flank first and then capping the base. I don't like that style of map, but hey-ho, what can you do about it? What are we going to talk about since I started earlier? Oh yes. So we're also going to talk about crew skills for the tanks that get voted for. And in this case, we're talking about the E75. Crew skills, I would recommend the first 3 should be Sixth Sense, Repairs, Brothers in Arms. That order, in my opinion, is the best order. And then after that, I would say Snapshot, Smooth Ride, Recon, Situation Awareness. Not necessarily in that order, but get those 4. So get those 7 skills on this tank. That's my recommendation. But let's go. How are we going to play in this? We're going to go to the right. There's 2 artillery. You got to look out for them. Look out. How do you look out for artillery? I'm not sure, but we're going to go to the right. It's definitely what I want to do. One of the funniest things that people comment on my channel, a whole lot. It's not just once. It's not just like once in a while somebody says this. This is all the time. There's like, did you know you can press and hold the back button to open up the big mini-map? It's like they think I'm dumb. It's like, you know, it's like, I know what they're saying. What they're saying is, use the big map. That's what they're saying to me. And it's like, you could just ask me to use the big map instead of, you know, trying to hint. Because I'm not an idiot. It's like, oh, really? You can do that? Oh my gosh, you've blown my mind. We're going to go up top. Going down there, I don't like going down there. Because then going down there, you kind of, there's nowhere to escape. If your team loses this upper area, which I'm going to, you're going to get shot from the front and from behind. Up here, however, if you lose this lower area, you can escape to the left if you have to. You can escape to the right if you have to. You can go backwards if you have to. There's three ways to go instead of 2 ways to go. So that's why I like going up here more. And plus, we have 8 degrees gun depression on this tank, which is really good. And they have no top tier heavies. So that's also really good. Auto lock, boom. 454 is a good start to the game. This rock should be cover from artillery for us. We have a Grill 15 coming. Okay, Waffle clips him out. Let's see what this gorilla sees before we go around this corner. AP from artillery, it looked like that was. He finds himself a 268. And he's turning. We're going to take the opportunity to put a shell in. Perfect. Now, this tank is really good at side scraping. So that's something I do a lot in this tank. Side scrape, side scrape, side scrape. I cannot emphasize that enough. Any chance you have to side scrape, side scrape. He was looking at us. His mistake. Gets ammo racked for it. Gonna go after this 4005. Use our gun depression. We're gonna take him out as quickly as we can. Take him down. Put a shell into him. Load an HE shell now. There we go. Here comes the Waffle though. Oh my goodness. Ouch. Ouch. In the face. We're actually gonna keep the HE loaded, I think. We're gonna keep the HE loaded. There we go. Because I think we can penetrate 2 of those tanks from the rear. Not so much the defender, but we can definitely do it to the bat chat. So that's what we're gonna do. And then I'm gonna debate if I want to fall back or not. So he held him there, and then we're gonna There you go. 537. Let's go back to AP. Not a very big roll with HE, but it was still a pen. Still a pen nonetheless. And we're going to take the high road. Gun depression. Gotta take it, obviously. We have it. We're fast enough. This girl is going to put a big old shell into one of these guys. We'll probably finish off. No, we're going for the bat shot. Can we get the shell into him? Oh, he's going to get away. Perhaps. Perhaps he's going to get away. He might be. We're going to head back to base now. Head back to base. We have speed. We got stuck on each other there because of Velcro reasons. Tanks have Velcro nowadays, man. I literally just turned off my capture because I changed my mind about using this game just because it was Great Wall. But now I notice the game is actually getting kind of close. And we may need to defend the base. So I've turned it back on because Great Wall is kind of boring. One of my least favorite maps in this game. Kind of a stupid design. Go left or right, you have no say. Regardless of which way you go about the other flank. None of the flanks are really actually good. But, yeah. Put a shell into him. Let's fight these guys. Let's do this, bud. Let's do this. Hello, says the E75. You're a bully. When you see 8s like this, just go ham. Boom. Dead. You want some now? You do? Well, let's do it then. Come here, boy. Ugh. I tracked myself on him. That's okay, though. We don't need our tracks. Bomb bomb. Bomb bomb. Bomb 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 bomb. Pull back. And ram. Ah, no, we left him on 12. That's okay. That is a-okay. 4,320 damage. Not a bad game. But yeah, if you see 8s, guys, and you're in this tank, just kill them. It's so easy. It's so easy. Let's go kill the pig. I think he's up top here. Oh, there he is. He didn't even make it all the way up. There's the grill. You heard him fire. He missed, so the grill is going to just do it. Yep, there you go. Grill finishes him off. And that's the E75. Not too bad. We had a nice ram. Didn't really get to demonstrate the armor, but you still get to see how I play the tank. But that is not going to be the video. We're going to jump into another game here with E75. It's a second class, though. And where are we at? Still at 100%. Made some money. So that's something else about this tank, is you kind of make money. 67,000 credits made. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Alright, let's jump into another game. Fjords is game 2, and right away I'm thinking to myself where I want to go. Right now I'm debating. I think I want to go to E6 is my initial thought. Because from there, because I have optics, I can shoot some people crossing the field, get some good shots in. You can go hold down there. But if artillery is an A4, 5, or 6, they do have good shots on you, so that is a dilemma. But I can also, from there, if I decide to, I can also push in here. Or I can go help down here. And I kind of have a choice. And I think, looking at the matchmaking... Now I'm debating if I want to go to this peninsula. It's just... The peninsula takes forever to win. And then you have to head back to base if you lose. I think I'm going to go with my initial, go to the middle spot. And see what we can do from there. Especially with this matchmaking where you can go there. Because then from there, we can redeploy to any part of the map we need to. Because we're going to be centralized. So I think that's the right play. A lot of heavy tanks, so we might lose the peninsula. But then I can just turn around and defend that. So we should not have an issue. T10 is coming up here as well. Alright, we'll see what happens. We'll see. But that's what's going through my mind. We have a good map. We have a good... I meant to go like this. Deployment here. Good number of players that way. Good number of players going down to the peninsula, it looks like. Solid number of players going my way. Maybe a couple too many players going my way, but that's okay. It's a good spread. And that's what matters. Artie's hitting its shots already. If this guy's the only guy here... There's another one. It's a Black Prince. I think I might take the initiative. Already fired. Gotta put a shell into this guy. Wait for my T10 to fire. Okay, there it goes. And then we're gonna go. No, we're not. It's a couple... One tank too many right there. Captured King Tiger. What arty is it? A bus. Don't really want to get hit by that. I also don't want you to hide behind me, but that's okay. Can't all have good things. Okay, ammo racked him through the lower plate. I'll take that. Tank to my right. I'm not really afraid of the tank. Let's go. We're making the play now. That can't miss, right? Not sure how that bounced, but it did, so. There's that. Ugh. Ammo rack? No. Yeah, we're just gonna bully. This is what, remember what I said about playing the E75? You can just bully with it, and that's what we're doing here. Just bullying. Finish him off. Kind of keep our rear to him because I don't want him to ammo rack us. There we go. Already fired and missed. And we're gonna pull in so he no longer has shots on us. And we're gonna start putting some shells into these guys. Shell went low a little bit there, unfortunately, but hey, it's whatever. It's whatever. We tracked him, slowed him down. I don't really want to get pushed by both these guys. He's the bigger threat because he's got the gun that can penetrate me. But I don't have shots on him right now, so we're gonna switch to this guy. Put a shell on. 508 roll. Nice meme. That's a good shot. And we're just gonna bully. You're fighting 8s like this, just bully them. Don't be afraid. This Tiger 2 there's nothing he can do. He knows it, I know it. And we're just gonna keep putting shells in. Miss a couple times, but that's okay. Game is tied, but because we've won this location, I can easily turn around now and go help the people behind me, but first I want to clear this side before I turn around to help. Definitely something I would like to do. Can we get one shell into this guy? There's a nice easy shot. Put it in. Pull back. And go help the other flank. And maybe put a shell in this Krislovsky as well. While we're at it, you know what I'm saying? You know, while we're here, may as well take the opportunity for a free kill. And now we are in a good position to defend this location because now we have high ground. We can use gun depression. We can go hull down. And we can start shooting these guys. Tough shot there, unless he pulls forward. Which I think he will. He may not. Let's continue to move forward so we can start spotting them. He's going to be a difficult one to dig out. Even though he's not necessarily in anything. He's still going to be a difficult one. And I may switch to premium rounds here for this engagement. We've definitely made money so far this game. Firing all the standard we have. That's the guy I want to kill. And I goofed it. I goofed it hard. Might be game losing right there. We may lose the game because of that. That was a huge miss. Okay, IS-3. Nice to meet you. Put a shell in. Now we're gonna change our attention to that waffle. I think he's gonna poke out now. Don't know where he is exactly, so we'll just shoot this guy. There we go, put it in. We have nobody at the base. We're gonna need somebody to reset. Hopefully somebody is willing to do that. Oh, whoever it is jumped off. Alright, we're gonna put a free shell into this guy. Waffle is unable to return fire. There's a shell from the waffle. Speaking of waffles, there's one beneath us. Alright, we're going. I think I just ghost shelled him. That's okay though. I'm not sure how that didn't ram him to death. There we go. He's dead now. He's dead now, boys. Moving on now. And that's something you can do with this tank is you can just make the push. Make the push. Make them fluff their shot. He was shooting HE. Big mistake by him. But hopefully we'll get some vengeance. Do we go after this IS-3? We go after the IS-3. Let's go bully the IS-3, guys. I mean, that's why you play this tank, right? Is to bully lower tiers. the shell in, and let's advance. We've got this tank right here as cover. We're gonna get shot in the back probably by the. Oh no, he didn't shoot us. He shot someone else, but he's dead. All right, moving in for this guy. Can we get the kill on this guy? Finish this video off. Finish it off with some style. He's at a huge disadvantage here. He shouldn't let me advance. He should poke around. And he's down. G. We went for it. We could have side scraped, but I didn't go for it. I noticed him aiming at my turret roof, so I made the push. He immediately tried to shoot our lower plate, but he couldn't get his gun down in time, and he managed to only shoot us in the upper plate there. Took the advantage we have, and we made him punish. We punished him for it there. Some good money, but that's because of the Gamescom Stage 3. We still would have made almost 77,000 credits. 37,000 credits without a premium account. Ace Tanker, unsurprisingly, still at 100% there. Not a bad game at all. I think we made the right plays. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of a bad shot on this guy. Other than that, I think we played pretty well. But that is the E75 in a nutshell. A really good tank. A lot of tanks that... a tank a lot of you guys are probably going to be going for. That's for sure. So that's why I decided to do this one first as well. It's a popular tank. Now, if you guys want to see me play a tank and want to see how I play a tank, leave it in the comments below this video specifically. On this video, comment below the tank you want to see me play. Alright, and I will play if it gets enough upvotes. If enough people request it, enough people like that comment, enough people comment on that comment. Let me know below if you want to see like a Conqueror, or a Carnarvon, or a Black Prince. I'm just naming British tanks because I can. But yeah, name it down below, and hopefully we'll be playing some of those. But thanks everyone for tuning in. Make sure you go check out Space Bandit and GotADingy's YouTube. Links in the description below. And I'll be seeing you guys all later. Take care, and peace out.